Alright, so I'm in here for my TNA LockDown 2014 pay-per-view review, giving my thoughts and opinions overall how I felt about the show. And overall, I thought it was a good show, and just getting right into the actual pay-per-view thoughts and opinions here, and starting things off, not really in any particular order, but I'm going to try to my best anyway too. And with the first match that I am going to be talking about, where we had the Great Muta, and as well as Sanda, and as well, I'm try not to botch his name, but Sana and Yasu, who was in that match with the Great Muta, as well. We had Bad Influence as well, Chris Sabin. I thought that was a great opener to start things off for the show. I really liked how the rest of one guys were able to show their stuff and everything. I haven't really seen the Great Muta all that much before, but I have heard about him, and seeing him for practically the first time was really damn awesome. And to be able to see his team actually get the win was actually pretty damn surprising. And hopefully we'll get to see those guys, like the rest of our guys, maybe in time we will get to see them, actually see them more often. I would love to see that. So the Great Muta and his team were able to defeat Bad Influence and Chris Sabin, and then you have with that. And then we had Samuel Shaw and as well Mr. Anderson. And now with this one, I actually had myself warm up a little bit more to Samuel Shaw. He's kind of like how Mickey James used to be with the whole cycle gimmick and everything, and trying to get with Christy Hemme. And with that, Samuel Shaw was able to win his match where Mr. Anderson was just about to win it. And then we had that whole thing with Christy getting involved and everything. So that's how that was able to come about. And in the end, Samuel Shaw, yes, was able to get the win. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm not too sure if we're going to be seeing this feud continue. That only remains to be seen, so we'll see what happens. Then we had Ethan Carter III, who was supposed to be actually facing Kurt Angle, that has an injury, so hopefully Kurt Angle will get rested up soon. And now we had the return of Bobby Lashley, which I thought was pretty damn dope, and to see him return, and looks like Bobby Lashley and Ethan Carter are probably going to do a program, so only time will tell with that. And I'm sure Bobby Lashley made its point and actually sparing the holy hell out of Ethan Carter and actually making the point that he is on the main roster again. So we'll see what's up with him, with Bobby Lashley. And then we had Manic and as well Taguio Uno. I haven't really seen much of the Luchador as well, so that was basically my first time seeing him go up against Manic, and I thought that was a good match too. I enjoyed it, and Taiguio Uno was able to get the win, I believe, so hopefully Manic would be able to be shown more, and we'll see what happens with that. And then what I think was probably the match of the night, if not probably one of the matches of the year for TNA, I would go as far as saying that. And then we had the last man standing match, the steel cage match between Gunner and James Storm. I've been loving the whole heel turn at James Storm lately, and now it's going to be interesting to see what's going to be happening with this. And now Gunner was able to walk away with the win. Kind of thought James Storm was going to get it, but hey, it is what it is, and there you have it with that. Uh, Next match, we had the Knockouts Championship match, which I thought was a good match there for Madison Rayne and Gail Kim. We saw some cool, interesting spots. We had Gail Kim actually do a crazy-ass swing neck breaker to Madison Rayne, and I thought she was almost going to get the win there, but Madison Rayne was able to retain her title, so that was cool with me. Had no problems with that. Then we had the world title match right after that, which I thought was going to be the main event, but hey, it happens. And then we had Magnus and Samoa Joe, which was a pretty good match. I really didn't like the ending where we had Magnus once again getting help, this time by Abyss helping out Magnus, so it looks like he's going to be helping him out more. And I didn't really care for that. That just really annoyed me. I don't get why Magnus has to have some help, but that's beyond me. And hopefully Samoa Joe will actually get a world title. I've wanted that for the longest time. Hopefully it will happen. So there you have it for me with that. And then the main event where we had the Lethal Lockdown match, Team MVP and as well Team Dixie. And with that one, when we had Willow actually debut, of course we all know he is Jeff Hardy, so that's cool. And I actually am warming up to the Willow gimmick, even though this is my first time, and same thing with everyone else, seeing Willow and seeing a different side of Jeff Hardy. That's pretty cool. We also had Bully Ray as a special guest referee, and he was supposed to actually be helping Team Dixie out, but that kind of backfired, so it looks like Team Dixie pretty much, of course, obviously got screwed in that one. It looks like Bully Ray is probably going to be a face. That remains to be seen as well, so I'm kind of curious on where that's going to go now. And now with MVP, of course, with his win now, and Team MVP was able to get the win overall. And there you have it with that, and overall for TNA Lockdown. So little things I didn't really care about. I kind of felt like Vince Russo was backstage somewhere dealing with some of the matches and the match outcomes. It was really weird. So there you have it with that. And yeah, so let me know, of course, what you guys thoughts are on TNA like that, what you liked and what you didn't like, and your overall thoughts on TNA and where you think things are gonna go from here on out. And with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Go check out the subs down below, definitely in the description box for all the stuff down there. And as well, with that being said, I will most likely be back for WrestleMania for my predictions and as well for my reviews. So that about does it for me, at least for now anyway. And until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.